Hi guys, it's Kiara here. Thank you so much for watching. So we're going to jump right in by priming my face. I've already done my eyebrows, so I'm going to be using the Professionals by Benefit to prime this mug of mine. Alright guys, now I'm going to go in with my MAC foundation, and this is in NC50. It's a little darker than my skin tone, so I'm also going to take the Matte Poreless from Maybelline, and this is in 330 Toffee Caramel. Now I'm going to be taking this little concealer brush. I got it from Walgreens. It's a no name. I have no idea what it is, but it was really cheap. So I'm going to be using this to apply both of the foundations on my skin, the dark one from MAC and the lighter one from Maybelline. Alright, now I'm going in with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and I'm going to be blending that all together and spraying a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on it. I just feel like it makes it so much easier to blend the foundations. To mention that I am actually not putting the foundation directly underneath my eyes because I don't want it to get too cakey when I put on my concealer. Alright guys, so I did a little bit too much on my blending, so I kind of messed up my eyebrows a little bit, so I'm going to go in and fix those with my Anastasia number 12 brush. Alright, moving right along, we're going to go and conceal these bags and these dark circles, and I'm going to be using the LA Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. To be concealing my chin, my forehead, my cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and obviously underneath the eye. Alright, and now I'm going to be blending in all of that concealer, and I'm going to be using my beauty sponge once again, and I'm using the pointed side, and I sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on there as well to help it blend. Alright, and now I actually want to highlight underneath the eyes, a little bit on the head, the cupid's bow, everywhere else that I concealed, and I'm going in with MAC NC42, I believe, which is way lighter than my skin, which is why I'm only using just a tiny bit of that concealer. Alright, going right back in with the same beauty blender, we're just going to blend out that concealer underneath the eyes, the cupid's bow, down the bridge of the nose, all that jazz. Alright guys, now I'm going to go in and contour. I am using an e.l.f. blending brush and a cream contour color. I'm not exactly sure what this is called and where it's from, but I will promise that I will get a name linked below for you guys so that if you want to purchase, you can. Sorry about the facial expression, guys. I was kind of just showing you that you can use the kissy face to help you guys figure out where to contour. Alright, so I'm contouring the normal places on the cheekbones and then the temples, and then I'm going to contour underneath my lip just to kind of give the illusion that my bottom lip is bigger than it already is. Alright, so now it is time to blend out that contour, and I am just using a Makeup Geek Dome blending brush to blend out the contour on my nose. I don't really like to contour my nose too much, but I figured I would for this video. Alright, now I'm going to be taking this contour brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to blend the rest of my contour. Now I'm going in with a blending brush. This is a Morphe blending brush. I will link it below. But I am just going to blend out the contour on my nose as well as I can so that there's no harsh line. Please excuse my dancing. I was watching Ike and Tina Turner and it was the last song, What's Love Gotta Do With It? And that's my jam, so sorry but not sorry. Next, we're going to be going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to be setting all of my concealer and doing just a tiny bit of baking, not too much, just a tiny bit. Sorry guys, I was just a little bit distracted here. I was watching Basketball Wives, the drama. Alright, now I'm going to be taking my contour palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the light to medium tan, I believe. I will check on that and put it below just in case. But I am just going to be bronzing up my face a little bit and doing a little bit of more contouring. Now I'm going to be taking that translucent powder and I'm going to clean up my contour. Now I'm going to be going in with a bit of blush, and I'm using the blush brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to be taking Teos from NARS. I love this color. It is gorgeous. I think it would look good on anyone, but I definitely recommend it to those girls of color. I think it would look absolutely flawless, but like I said, I think this would look gorgeous on anyone. Alright, now I'm just taking my pointed foundation brush from e.l.f. and this has absolutely no product on it, and I am just brushing off all of that extra translucent powder off of my face where I was baking. Now I'm going in with the True Match from L'Oreal. I'm using the color N8, Cappuccino I believe, and I am going to use the same pointed foundation brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to brush that onto the areas that I did bake just to tone down the lightness. I feel like with the translucent powder it really makes it too bright for me and a little bit ashy looking, so I wanted to tone that down a bit. Alright guys, so I'm going to just use the same method that I used before to wipe off the bakage. Is that even a word? Bakage? The bakage? Whatever. We're going to just wipe off that with the same powder that I used before. Now moving on to the eyes, I'm going to go in to the color Saddle in my MAC Warm Neutral palette, and I'm going to be using a Morphe M505 brush to just blend that into the brow bone. We're only going to be using two colors today, so I'm taking Saddle and Windshield Wiper Motions, and I'm just blending it to my liking. Now I'm going to be taking Honey Lust from the same palette, and I'm going to take a MAC 242 brush. If you guys do not have the synthetic brush, oh my gosh, get it. It is like my holy grail. I'm going to be putting a bit of Fix Plus on there, and I'm just going to pack that shimmery color right on my lid. Now I'm going to go back in with that blending brush, the M518, and I'm going to take Saddle again and just blend it out to make sure that there's no harsh lines when I put the shimmer on my lid. Now I'm going to be repeating the same step on the other eye. Now I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild Pro Line Felt Tip Eyeliner in the color Black, and I'm just going to tight line the top of my eyes so that it will help the falsies blend in. Sorry, my son had to say hello. Ladies, if you do not have this felt tip eyeliner, oh my god, first of all, get out your chairs, stop watching my video, push pause on it real quick, go to the store and go get this. Like, it is $3. It is so easy to use, it's so black, and it's so pretty. Oh my god, $3? You have no excuse. Next, I'm going to be taking a nude pencil from Rimmel London. It's Scandalize, and like I said, it's in the color Nude 005, and I was going to do a black underneath the waterline, but I decided that I wanted something that was going to kind of brighten up my eyes a little bit, so I used Nude. Oh, there's my baby again. Next, I'm going to be going into Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Pro Concealer brush, and I'm going to actually put that color on the corners of my eyes just to brighten up this look just a little bit. Alright ladies, next it is time for highlight. This is one of my favorite parts of doing the face. So I'm going to go in with Ulta Baked Bronzer in the color Radiance. And to add a little bit more highlight, I'm also going to go into Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is just going to add a little bit more gold and shimmer to the look. I'm taking the highlight and putting it on top of my cheekbone. I'm going to put some on the temple, and I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of the nose, a little on the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit above the brow. Alright, next I'm going into Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lashes a little bit just to get prepared for falsies. Sorry, my son's in the background. Now I'm taking the dual eyelash adhesive in clear to white. Ooh, you guys like that face and that jam mustache. Hey, get it, get it, get it. Hey, okay, I'll stop. Quick little jam out sesh. Look at that highlight though. Now I'm going to be taking my Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner from L'Oreal Paris. This is in the color black, and I'm just going to put this on the top just to blend in those lashes just a little bit more. I wanted the bottom waterline to be a tiny bit brighter, so I went in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeliner in the color You're Always White. Next, I'm going to be going into my Milk Dark Matter Stackables, and I'm going to be taking the color Unseen and Enigma, and I'm going to mix those two together, and I'm going to smoke that out on my lower lash line. I thought this would just kind of tie the look together. This is actually the same brush that I used on my inner corner highlight. I guess I figured I needed a little bit more saddle, so I just went in on the same blending brush that I used before, and I'm just going to blend a little bit more saddle into that. Now I'm going to go into my lips. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Burt's Bees just to moisturize my lips before I put on liquid lipstick. I love this stuff, guys. It makes my lips so soft. Now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liner in the color Chestnut. Oh my god, guys, just like you saw, this is my favorite. I love this color. It is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to be taking that chestnut color and putting it on the corners of my lips, on each side and on the bottom, just to kind of create an ombre. Now I'm going in with NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in the color Satin Ribbon. And I'm just going to put that in the center of my lips to create that ombre. Now I'm going back in with Chestnut and just blending out any of the harsh lines that I may have and just making it look really, really ombre, I guess. And then this is the final look of the lip. Alright, so I decided that I wanted some gloss on the lips and I didn't want it to just be a matte look, so I'm going in with this sheer flavored gloss from Victoria's Secret, and I'm just going to put that on top. Alright, and here is an up close and personal view of the lips after I put on the gloss. Now I'm going in with my MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm just spraying that all over my face, and then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So I actually set my eyebrows off camera, but I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!